Oh God, guys, I just realized Bernadette died. Remember, there was a creeper and everything broke, and, I mean, she's too fat to get out the door. Why did that door... I don't know what happened to her. I think she's dead. So I gotta go tell Jeffrey. I'll be back. Also, the tunnel has mice. Jeffrey, what are you doing down here? This is the obsidian farm. This is not for pigs, even if you're a tunnel pig. Jeffrey, we gotta talk, okay? Bernadette's dead. I think a creeper got her. I know it must come as a shock, I know. What? You sent the creeper? What? Jeffrey, you're a monster. She was with the tunnel cow. Jeffrey, she couldn't get out of that. She was stuck in that room. How was she dating Tunnel Cow? Besides, I killed Tunnel Cow. What? Jeffrey? What? No, don't try to avoid me now. You can't run away from your problems forever, Jeffrey. What? Okay, I guess you can't run away from them now. No, Jeffrey! You all saw he jumped in. I didn't push him. Well, back to business, I guess. I'm gonna be working on red power today, so that means we're gonna need some clay. So, oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to do before then. I got some ores before Jeffrey did his thing, and I'm gonna show you what happens. Oh, let's put this stuff away too. It turns out, a user named CoinFlip12345 gave me the heads up in the last video that these dusts have EMC value, which means that if I put them in the transmutation table, I can just pull out smelted bars. Isn't that cool? So yeah, that's going to save me a lot of energy. But I'm going to have this auto cooking system anyway, because, you know, I like it. And I don't think you can do that in Tekkit just yet. So anyway, I'm going to cut to when I find some clay. Well, guys, I found some clay right over here, but, kinda guarded. I think we can get this. Really only need a couple of pieces anyway, but I mean, it'd be cool to get more. Hi! Ah! Jaws! Ow, 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 ow. Ah, no, no, no. Oh. Okay. Moving on. When you're digging underwater, it's better to stand so that you're like just partially submerged so you can dig real fast. What the hell was... Hey, Stingray! I've seen what happened to Steve Irwin. I don't trust you. Holy crap, I'm hungry. Can I get shark teeth? What do these do? Shark sword. Oh, and you can make chainmail out of them. I guess that's cool. What do you drop, Stingray? Do they fight back? Nope, nope, they hide underwater. Oh, no, I didn't give anything. Blah. Oh, there's snow over there. Oh, well, that's useful. I'll come back when I get back to base. I found a zebra and spotty cat. Okay, time to get lazy with alchemy. One brick into the table. Take it back out. Put the rest of the bricks into the table. Bunch of bricks. Now for double lazy. Brick block. Burn them all up. Brick block. Oh yeah. Now what are we going to make with these today? If I remember correctly, the basic recipe is just an alloy furnace. This is the beginning piece of red power. Most of the things in red power you need to cook your alloys in a furnace. So it runs on charcoal or coal or any other type of material. What am I going to start with? Oh, there's so many things I could do. We'll get some of these going. These are blue alloy ingots, piece of silver, and I believe 4 pieces of nickelite. I don't think these have an EMC value, but I've been wrong before. Nope, no EMC value. Okay. So I'm going to cook up a couple of different items, and I'm going to show you the recipes for each of them, but I want to have a couple on hand before I start. Okay, I'm going to cook up a whole bunch of copper and redstone to get me redstone ingots. I'll be back when those are done. Okay, here comes the last one. And now we're going to put charcoal and sand in the furnace. And now there's only going to be 2 from all these, because it takes 8 and 8 to make one of these. Ooh, I'm going to have to make something. A couple of iron, a couple of diamonds, and a couple of sticks. 3 sticks exactly. Nope, that is not the button I want. Oh, so if you hit C when you don't have the Philosopher's Stone in your hand, that's how you make waypoints in single player. Oh, I learned something. There we go. We got a diamond handsaw. We're going to need that for what this guy spits out in a moment. There they are. Diamond handsaw on top of the bowls. We get wafers. Now there's 2 ways you can cook up these wafers. You can cook them up with nickelite, or you can cook them up with redstone. I'm going to want, I think, 8 of each. So I'll be back when those are cooked. Okay, these are most of the specialty blocks you're going to have for red power. I should also get some wool together at some point, but I can work on that later. I'm going to look up some recipes, then I'll be right... Actually, you know what, screw it. I can look up some recipes right now with you guys here. I believe what I want is called a relay. Yes. What is that? Ooh, a transposer. Okay, and a buffer. Now, a transposer is just a piston and some redstone and some doodads. So I think I can make... I want 3 of these. So we're going to have to get some redstone, some cobble, got a whole bunch of wood in here. Yeah, I got some wood. And we're going to need some iron to get those pistons. And I think that's all the gubbins we're going to need for this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if I remember correctly... There you go, 3 transposers. Transposers are pretty cool. In fact, I'll show you one of the things they can do right now. There, that'll do it. I like this. Okay. So, and then we'll do that too. Okay. So if you throw an item into a transposer, it'll go into the transposer and shoot out the other side. If you have pipes attached to them, which I haven't gotten, tubes attached to them, then they'll pop out the tubes. I'm going to be making some, actually, while I'm doing all this, I should be cooking up some copper. Let's do that, and some tin, so I can get myself some bronze. So that's going to be cooking up. It's 1 to 3, and I believe each time you do that, 1 tin and 3 copper gives you 2 bars? Or is it 4? Ooh, 4. Nice. Even better. Now, the other thing that these guys can do is if there's a block on the block next to them, so like in a 3x3 with that at the center, and then do I still have... I can make it rubber, right? Yeah. If you apply a redstone pulse to a transposer, it'll suck in all the items near it and spit them out. Which makes these really good for like mob farms and stuff. Anywhere that you want to pick up items, you can either have the items drop right into it, or you can suck them up. But we're just making these as a stepping stone to the relay, so I'm also going to need a buffer. I've never made a buffer. Or have I made a buffer? Well, I've used relay. I have to. Ooh, iron bars and fences and more gubbins. And most of that stuff you're hearing outside should die very soon, because it's almost daytime. Okay, and now we gotta look up the rest of the recipe. More wood. Don't get enough. Okay, now, was it... Yep. And it was 1, 2, 3 of these. There we go, we got 3 relays. Now, what are we going to need those for? Oh, well, relays are very much like transposers, except they're sort of, LRAM added these as sort of an in-between block. You see, they have an inventory like a chest, but the way they work is anything put into them is automatically spit right out. If there's a pipe, or a tube here, it'll spit right out into the tube network. So what you can do is... I haven't made any of those pipes yet. Pipes. So let's make some of those right now. I can hear the scorpions outside. Those things creep me out. Okay. So... I should have harvested this stuff. So, can I put stuff right in there? Oh, nope, we're out of juice. Oh, well, that's perfect. This is going to cook up, and now what's going to happen is you can dump into them just like you would a chest, so you can attach them to Buildcraft pipes and stuff. And as soon as they get inventory, pops right out. See? So, I'm not going to be using these as an in-between for Buildcraft. I'm actually going to be using these as an in-between for my mining robots. So I'll cut back when I have that system set up. Actually, first I gotta make some tubes, don't I? Oh, look, I got a whole stack. This should be enough to get me started. Oh yeah, that's plenty. One more item I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need 1 filter. Okay, so this is the recipe. I'm going to build this guy, and then I'm going to head out, and then I will meet you at my robots. Hey guys, I actually realized I need a second filter, and I was going to need some obsidian and 1 new item from Equivalent Exchange, so I got that. Well, I got the obsidian to make it, and I'm going to show you guys how to make it now. I'm going to need 4 diamonds, was it? Ooh, actually I'm going to need 5 diamonds. Gonna need a little bit of smooth stone. A little bit of iron. Oh, no. And I'm gonna need a little bit of my dust. And a chest. And actually I'm gonna need another chest. So let's... Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, we do this. And then this. There we go. And while we're here, we might as well teach our transmutation table how to make those, so we can make one in the future. Oh, and we're going to need a little bit more obsidian. So what am I going to turn into obsidian? I got way too many trees. Let's burn some trees, and let's burn some obsidian. See how much obsidian... Ooh, 17 pieces. Way more than I need. No, I think they're in the corners. So 4 pieces of obsidian, 4 diamonds, so expensive recipe. And that, we get an energy condenser. And let's teach that to the transmutation table. That's worth a lot of... let's put the blocks in. I also transmuted some more charcoal, because I'm going to need it. Should be day out. Okay. So, going to go back over to where the robots are. Now you see right now I've got these chests here with all the stuff the robots have been digging up, and I've had them all stop. And yeah, I put water down too so that, you know, if they hit lava, they'd be mineable lava instead of them, you know, I've heard that these guys will sink into lava and never come back out, and I didn't want that to happen. So I'm going to build something real quick, and then I will show you guys what I had in mind. Hey guys, I'm back. I realized it would probably be smarter if I actually showed you how to build this. But it was a good thing I did cut because the snake attacked me and I freaked out and screamed and I was hitting it with my sword. And it was actually a really epic battle, but you know, nothing you guys need to see. So anyway, tubes were kind of different from Buildcraft pipes. One of the basic ideas of tubages is that they're built on the concept of distance. Oh, come on. All this grass in the way. Okay. So, I'm gonna have... Actually, how am I gonna do this? Okay, filters are really cool. The way they work is if you put a filter on a pipe like this, it'll only allow certain items to go through. So I'm going to put a filter here and say I only want charcoal to come through. And then I'm going to put a regular chest right here. That's a weird way for you to open up, but okay. So now if any one of these guys, or anything, dumps charcoal onto this line, it'll go down here and we'll go, oh look, the closest available chest is here. And it will only take charcoal. So then all the charcoal will just shoot into there. Now if I put this filter right here, and I'm going to put into that one, silver, copper, do you have any, iron? What if anything gold in it? I don't think these got dug deep enough for gold yet. Nope. Okay. So in this one, I'm going to put one of each of the smeltable ores that I have so far. And then I'm going to put the iron chest right here. Ooh, see, now they open up the right way. And then I'm going to put one more just in case, because I don't want stuff to go in here unless... I'm going to put the condenser over here. And at the moment I was dumb, and I didn't bring a diamond, so I'll cut right back when I get the diamond. Okay guys, well I'm grabbing this diamond, a quick lesson on EMC. What does it mean? You know, I've used the word a lot, but I haven't really explained it. We got some uranium, and we've got some different kinds of bars we can play around with. Good. Okay, on the transmutation table, as you can see up here, it says no lock. There's actually two different kinds of materials, according to equivalent exchange. There's fuels, which if you put a fuel in, you can only pull other fuels out. And there's matter. And once you put matter in, it becomes locked and it can only pull out matter. So like I can turn redstone into coal, or I can turn coal into charcoal, which I need a lot of that anyway. But I can't say turn coal into iron. And I can't turn iron into, say, uranium. Stuff like that. But with a condenser, which I put out there, you can turn one to the other, because it's like it breaks it down to its raw energy value. Yeah, we'll put this way. So what I'm going to be doing is everything that those guys dig up is going to get turned to diamond, just as kind of like a storage block. Because diamond's got a high energy value and it stacks up, you know. So now that we've had that little lesson, gonna put the diamond in the target slot up here in the condenser. Now anything that goes in there is gonna burn down into energy. And once it gets to the 8,192 that it needs, it'll pop out a little diamond right there. Now, how am I gonna get this guy started? Oh, well, this will be an easy way to do it. The relay is not gonna be here in the end. And actually, that's not pointing the right way. Come on. Work with me here, relay. There, now it's pointed the right way. So if I were to say, drop in all this charcoal, see? Pew, pew, pew. And now it's all in the chest there. Okay. So I'm going to dump all these chests so that they're empty. And then after I do that, I'll cut back. Okay, guys, I dumped out all the chests, so I have them in my inventory now. All the other stuff's been sorted. I know it's a really simple sorting system for now, but we'll fix it later. And I'm just going to place these relays so that they are facing with their depositing end into the pipe network. Then I'm going to go retrieve the charcoal. Okay, so let's see if we did this right. Oh, look at all this charcoal. Yep. We'll take 3 stacks of that. And all the other stuff that can't be broken down should be in here. And what should be in the condenser? Ooh, look, it's still working. Oh. Looks like Cinnabar doesn't turn... Well, yeah, because it's a mod item. We'll put that in the filter here so that it will end up here. I don't want anything coming in here except stuff that we can break down. If you guys heard that, yeah, like I've said before, I live near the highway. Can't really help stuff like that. But I do apologize. Okay, so let's get these guys digging again. So he's going to start digging. He's going to take a while to get back down there, but you know. Now he has somewhere to put all his stuff. There we go. Dig on, you brave little turtle. Okay, one thing to note, if you're playing on Technic, you can see there's a crystal down there. I can't reach it. It's way too far down, and I can't fly yet. But these guys can't dig crystals. They just break them, and then the crystals fall on the ground, and then nobody gets crystals. Oh. And then you get all wet. Crappy. I've collected a couple of them manually by doing stuff like this and then swimming up, but I figured it'd be really boring. I did make a stairway over here, or I started to, and then I realized I'd get all wet, so I stopped. So, yeah. This is going to be my new auto-harvesting resource system, Bob. And I might even get more turtles. I don't know. Depends on how many diamonds I get from doing this. But yeah, I like this a lot more than a quarry. I think it's a lot faster, even with my stupidity and, you know, the turtle breaking a couple of times. So, yeah, maybe I'll cut back when all those things in the condenser have been turned into diamond. Aw, I didn't turn on the camera in time, but it just finished with the uranium. Look, I got 4 diamonds, and I'm well on the way to the 5th. And then I get all this stuff to play with, too. I think I'm going to leave that there for now. I really don't need it. What the hell is making that noise? What the hell are you? You're not a cat. That's a cat. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Weirdo. I bet you're gonna get bigger and then you're gonna try and eat me. That's what all the animals in this game do. So that about wraps it up for today's video. I've come to the conclusion that I hate this hole. There's too many bad memories with Bernadette and Jeffrey, and, you know, my robots are pretty mobile. I can go anywhere with them. And I think I have the basics of, you know, a machine shop going. And I've just started with Red Power, although there's a lot of upgrades to Red Power I want to cover before I finish this little series. Anyway, next episode we're going to be moving out of this crappy place, and we're going to blow this pop stand, and we're going to get the hell out of Dodge, and, are you Sarah Connor? I don't know, I'm out of movie quotes. Peace, guys.